Hey Deepwell family, sorry I'm late on this month's newsletter. Just been busy, no excuses, just been busy. But we got a few exciting things just to go over coming up here in the month of April, and hope you'll take a few minutes to hear me out. So first things first, I'm committing to you right now that I'm gonna get those stinking attendance boards fixed. All right, we're gonna get them updated so that many of you can move up a board. It's been so long that many of you are gonna move up a whole board, which is amazing. Many of you are gonna make the 100 class board for the first time, which I'm super excited for. And yeah, I will commit to you here and now that before you hear another newsletter, those boards will be updated, hopefully within the week. But that being said, I just want to say shout out to everybody who is rocking with the Committed Club. Some people are on like a 16-month streak, which I think is about as long as we've had the Committed Club. So that is just awesome. And yeah, I'm so excited for you guys using that as motivation to get that extra class in, earn your sticker. The March stickers are in. So if you haven't gotten yours, find a coach, get your name checked off and get your sticker. And keep showing up, guys. That's what this is all about. The only way that we get better is if we keep showing up, keep being committed, and the results will come. So congrats on everybody that's earned that badge each month, and I look forward to handing out many more to come. As you all know, the Open wrapped up, quarterfinals wrapped up. We had 20 people qualify, as I mentioned last month, which is super exciting. Of those 20, we had 3 people make it into semifinals, which is amazing, simply amazing. That is the top 2,000 people in the individual, which Zach Paris qualified for. Jill qualified in her age group for the age group qualifiers, which is the top 300. She was actually 200, which is amazing. And then Mark Wakovich finished 7th in the world for his adaptive group, which is so awesome. So proud of all 3 of you guys. I cannot wait to support you all through this next level. The semifinals are also going to be an online thing, and they're going to be at different times for each of them. So we're going to figure out a way to rally around them as a community, join them in these workouts, make an event, support them, and show all of our love as they push themselves through this next stage of the CrossFit Games. So Zach, Jill, Mark, congrats. You guys are amazing. So proud of you. And then just a couple weeks away is going to be our in-house competition, Battle at the Well. I think we're up to like 22, 23 teams at this point, which is amazing. But I know we've got more, all right? If you have been on the fence, concerned, scared, don't have a partner, whatever your excuse is, if you're gonna be here on April 25th, we're not gonna have regular classes that day. So if you wanna work out, you need to get 4 of them by doing our in-house competition. So grab a partner or put your name on the board that you wanna do it, and then we'll find somebody to join you to have fun. We're gonna have an amazing event. The 4 workouts that are gonna be done throughout the day look super fun. Brittany and Eric work hard, tested to make sure that they are a good, fun test, well-rounded test. So I know you guys are gonna maybe hate them in the moment, but love it at the end of the day, as we always do. So if you are here April 25th and you're not already signed up, I highly, highly encourage you to sign up. It would be ideal if we could know by the 11th who all is gonna participate. That's not a final cutoff, but we wanna be well prepared, and we need to be able to have heats kind of somewhat figured out and structured sooner than later so that we can make this event run well. So a little bit of itinerary for the day. That Saturday, we'll have an 8 o'clock briefing. So everybody needs to be there by 8 o'clock so that we can go through the workouts, understand the flow, standards, all that good stuff. First heat will go probably about 8:30. And then depending on total number of teams, we'll stagger, and the end goal would be to have everybody done and out of the door by about 2 o'clock. So if you've got things you need to do later in the day, our goal is to have you out by 2. And then, as I've mentioned before, Casey Blackley has rocked the outreach and gotten us some amazing gift cards and various gifts for our prize bag. So there's going to be some fun stuff coming to those who podium, and we're going to work in other ways to get everybody an opportunity to have some prizes throughout the day. So be there. It's going to be fun. We're going to have Grace Nutrition on site. We're going to have Firm Foundation coffee on site. So we'll have some fuel for you throughout the day. And I'm just super excited. I think this is going to be a very, very fun day. And I look forward to everybody coming together again, rallying each other and competing against each other and just having a blast. As far as CrossFit goes, we are getting ready to go into our next cycle, which is going to be built around the back squat. So we'll be testing our max back squat next week, which will be starting April 13th. It's going to go for 6 weeks, and we're going to be doing 3 different variations of squats, working through speed and power, working through sets of 6 in various percentages, working up to an end test to hopefully add a few pounds to that back squat. So it's time to get back to building the foundation. The open is done. We ramp up and get ourselves ready for that. And now it's time to get back to the foundation, building the strength, building the skills, and putting everything together. So get ready for that. And let's ring some bells here in 6-7 weeks. All right, 6-7, haha. And we are roughly 7-8 weeks away from Murph. Murph is a wonderful annual event that we and most CrossFit gyms do every year in honor of our fallen soldiers, and in honor of Michael Murphy, who the workout was named after. This is a super powerful workout that we get to do each year. We'll run several heats throughout the morning to get this done. So the workout itself is a 1-mile run followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then finishing with another mile run. If that sounds just like complete insanity to you, it kind of is, but it's doable. We have a variety of ways that we will modify this workout so that you can come in, enjoy it, have a good workout, and get the work in and honor those men and women who gave their lives so that we can celebrate and do the things that we do. So that will happen on Memorial Day. So early in the morning, we'll have an early morning heat, and then 7, 8:30, 10, I think is what we've done in the past. We'll probably do that again. And just make a great morning of it and get Memorial Day started off with a good sweat before we go out and hang out and have fun. So mark your calendars for Memorial Day, plan to be at the gym. Again, we've got a variety of options for the workout, so don't let that overall work capacity scare you in any way. We've got ways to make it work for you, all right? We've had people do this in the past who haven't worked out in a long time. We still get them in, get them through some form or variation of the workouts, and no excuses. See you there. Now that it's starting to get warmer and the gym's starting to warm up, I do want to ask that when you are done working, please, please, please be intentional with mopping up your sweat or using one of the wipes to wipe up your sweat, wiping down all the equipment, getting all the chalk off of everything so that we can keep the gym nice and neat and sanitary for everybody. If you're in one of those back-to-back classes, maybe you're doing 415, when you're mopping up, definitely clean up your sweat, but don't saturate the floor so much that 515 has to work out in a bunch of mop water. We don't want that either. That's not safe, not fun. So, just get it cleaned up and maybe make sure the fan's on it to dry it off. But we appreciate your help in keeping the gym nice, clean, and sanitary. I also wanted to say shout out to everybody that signed up for the nutrition challenge. We had, I think it was 5 or 6 teams of 4. I'm excited to see what you guys accomplish over this next 8 weeks. 8 weeks is plenty of time to make a plan, reevaluate, adjust, and set some pretty significant habits. So I can't wait to see what you all accomplish over this next 8 weeks, see that before and that after, and then we can share with everybody what happens when you stay committed to a workout routine supplemented with good nutrition. That's where the real change happens. So good for all of you, super excited, proud of you, and look forward to seeing what you accomplish. All right, guys, let's have a great April. Get ready for Murph. If you need anything, as always, ask me, ask a coach. We are here to help you in any way that we can, so do not hesitate to ask. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Let's have a good one. We'll see you later.